Hey guys, BriarRabbit here, and today I've got the lovely and...
witchy Janice.
How you doing, Jan? You got some topics for us today?
Yeah, we had a wonderful opportunity the other night to catch Star Wars
Yeah.
on the big screen.
Yeah, Empire Strikes Back. Mm-hmm. The best Star Wars.
No.
Yeah. I mean, there's no other valid opinion on this subject. Yeah, so we actually have a friend who is going away. He's the guy I do the movie podcast with, the First Run podcast. And he's actually moving from Connecticut to Pennsylvania this week. So he threw himself a little bit of a party at the movie theater he works at, and he actually had a showing of Empire Strikes Back on the big screen.
It was pretty cool.
Yeah, and it was a private showing, so it was just a bunch of friends sitting right in the middle of the movie theater. We had coolers filled with beer, and we were heckling the screen the whole time.
And then I fell asleep because I've seen the movie so many times.
Yeah. I was enthralled the entire time.
Yes.
But it was a lot of fun, and I had never actually seen that movie in the theater before.
I had when I was young.
Yeah? I had seen, the first one I saw in the theater was Return of the Jedi, so I thought it was pretty fun to see it in the theater, and it looked pretty good. You know, it was that new version with all the upgraded special effects, but I don't feel like that made much of a difference in Empire Strikes Back compared to A New Hope. So
no, in A New Hope you can definitely see the differences.
Yeah, and you got that like crappy Jabba the Hutt scene in there and stuff like that.
Yeah, the CG.
Yeah. But yeah, I had a lot of fun. It was fun to do, and we also went to that famous Pepe's Pizza. You didn't like that too much.
No, I don't know what the big deal was. It was burnt. It was. It didn't taste like. I mean, I've had better pizza.
And it was like $35 a pizza.
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
How can it be so famous?
I don't know.
Famously bad.
Yeah.
Oh, it was horrible. But so I'm freezing right now.
Yeah, me too.
The weather is very cold here in Connecticut right now, and with the wind chill, it's in the teens.
Yeah.
And Dave and I have just spent the last couple hours outside trying to lure a kitten out of our bushes.
Yeah, and it's not working. We're trying real hard. We heard it outside kind of meowing, like a distressed meow, and Jan ran around to the front of the house, and she found it in the bushes, but it won't let us get close enough to grab it. So we were trying to lure it with tuna fish, and we had a box filled with towels and rags for it to kind of chill out or warm up in.
Not chill out, no.
But we're terrified the thing is going to freeze to death outside tonight.
Yeah.
And Jan is a vet tech, so she actually knows people that have heart traps, which we can get tomorrow, but we can't get tonight. So we're thinking we can probably trap it if it lives through the night, and that's I think what we're both most worried about.
And it's in the bushes right outside our bedroom window, so I just don't want to hear it crying all night long.
Yeah.
My heart's gonna be broken, but I'm having hope. He looks well fed. He doesn't look, he doesn't look
malnourished, but he definitely is not friendly. It's not that he's unfriendly. He's just obviously scared, and I don't know. It's heartbreaking. I wouldn't be surprised if we go back out there again. Neither one of us want to give up on this kitten, and we don't want to find out tomorrow that he froze to death.
Yeah.
But it's like we just can't get our hands on him. Jan almost grabbed him, tip of the fingers, but he's just too quick and too squirmy, so we just can't grab him.
Yeah. He's so cute. He's all black with a little bit of white on his chest, and he meow, meow, meow. So hopefully we can capture him and warm him up, feed him, and find him a good home.
Yeah, exactly.
So
you had a question for me tonight?
Yeah. So now that you have both of the new consoles.
Yeah, what's up? I'm sexier now, aren't I?
Oh, tremendously. Actually, no, you couldn't get any sexier than you already are.
You're the best, hon.
Is there anything that you don't like about either one of the consoles?
There's a couple of niggling things that are kind of drive. I don't like the headset situation on the Xbox One. I think that really sucks, to be honest with you.
Why?
With the Xbox 360, I thought they did it right. You could just plug basically any headset in and it would work. The PS4 is pretty good too. You can use USB, you can use digital audio, or you can just plug a regular iPhone headset into the controller and get game sound and chat. But with the Xbox One, they they have this like proprietary connection on the controller itself that doesn't allow you to do much with it. They're going to release a adapter, but we'll see what functionality that has. And then when you're actually trying to set up your headset, if you have a surround sound headset, it doesn't really work with the Xbox One because they don't support Dolby Digital surround sound on the Xbox One, which is like it's crazy because it's such like an obvious standard to support. And you have the optical digital cable, so why wouldn't you support 7.1 surround sound through Dolby Digital? They do use a codec called DTS, which is, I mean, supposedly it sounds better, but it's not supported, and I think the licensing fees to get it onto devices is more expensive. So they do support that, but no headsets that I own are compatible with DTS. So I'm stuck just using regular stereo and not being able to chat through my headset. I'm also not a big fan of the Xbox One's controller.
I heard you saying something about this the other day.
You know, I don't know what it is. It seems like they took a step back from the Xbox 360. The thumbsticks aren't as good. They're too loose to me, and it makes aiming accurately hard in Call of Duty for me. And the triggers, I don't know, they're just not as good as the 360. I can't really put my finger on it yet. I'll probably make a video about it at some point, but I can't rapid fire. Actually, in the gameplay you're watching right now, this is a single fire gun, and when I use a 360 controller or even a PS4 controller, I can rapid fire this gun relatively quickly, but I just can't do that with the Xbox One controller, and it's a bit disappointing because it's going to be around for a while. You
don't think it's just this one particular controller?
No, I have two, so I have the one that came with it, and yeah. So we'll see. There are companies that make controllers, and there are, companies that even upgrade the controllers you already have. So we'll see what they do. But at this point, got some questions about the Xbox One. But I think that's going to wrap this video up. So thanks for listening. Say goodbye, Jan.
Bye, Jan.
Bye, guys. Have a good one. Hey, guys. BriarRabbit here, and this is a sound check. Jan, you want to say something funny that I can put at the end of the video?
It's colder than a witch's tit.
That'll do.